So in case you are not fed up with so many releases coming from Nike for this dunk range, in today's video we're gonna have a look at the latest one, which will actually bring some good materials as well. Hello guys and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like at the end of the video. It will really help out the channel. Of course, you can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm going to review in the next few days. In today's video guys, we're going to have a look at the latest color combination coming from the Nike website for a pair of dunks. So let's go ahead and take them out of the box, which as you can see will come in your regular box in this red color, which will have on top the big Nike lettering and also the Nike swoosh in this white color. So let's go ahead and take them out. So in today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at a very clean pair of Nike Dunk lows in this smoke gray colorway. So even though I'm reviewing a lot of pairs for this Nike Dunk Low or even the Jordan 1 as well, I need to admit that today's pair will actually bring some slightly better materials than your usual ones, which most definitely will also be reflected in that price, which at least here in the UK will be £120. And comparing with the usual £110, you know from the start that for this one we're gonna have some better materials. So this one dropped at least here in the UK in the second half of October, and this one is still available in most of the sizes. And this one will bring those elements which we've been getting in the last couple of weeks for most of these releases, which will include some reflective materials for this upper. So let's go ahead and also do a breakdown of this one guys. So as you can see, for this upper guys, we're gonna have a mix of materials. One of it will be this hairy suede in this dark gray colorway, which will cover the front part of the tobo section. This one will also be present here at the lacing system, and as you can see, this one is also here covering partially this ankle section and the entire heel section as well. But coming back at the front of the shoe, covering the top part of the tobo section, we're gonna have this tumble leather in this white color, which unfortunately will be one of those stiff ones. And this one will also have your normal perforation holes, which will give it some breathability. And this tumble leather guys will also be present here underneath these Nike swooshes in the midfoot. And these Nike swooshes will actually be reflective, and they will come in this dark gray colorway. As in for the actual lacing system, this one will have your normal punch out holes, which will keep in place these flat gray laces, which will also have some reflective hints on top. And just underneath these laces guys, we're gonna have this white tongue, which at the top will have this gray tag with the Nike lettering and also the Nike swoosh in this lighter gray color. Continue now at the back of the shoe, covering the remaining part of the ankle section. We're gonna have this material which resembles with a denim, and this one was also present for the tongue as well. So here where these two Nike swooshes will join at the back, we're also gonna have this tag with this suede material, which on top will have the Nike lettering. Going now inside of the shoe guys, for this one we're gonna have this gray lining, which I need to admit that will have a slightly different texture comparing with your normal releases for these Nike Dunks. So I feel that this one will actually be a bit warmer than the usual releases. And this will be also the case for the actual foam insole, which will have the same lining. And here at the heel section, we're gonna have your normal Nike lettering and also the Nike swoosh. So now guys, we can go to this rubber midsole in this white color, which will have your normal standard pattern, so nothing changed here. And as usual, this one will also be stitched to the actual shoe. And now we can actually finish with this gum rubber outsole, which again will have your normal standard pattern, so nothing changed here. And in case you don't already know, this one will be the same pattern as the one used in the Jordan 1 range, which apparently it's one of the best in the world. So this one will include this circular design here at the front, while here in the midfoot we're gonna have your usual Nike lettering and also the Nike swoosh. As in for the actual sizing, guys, for me as I have a skinny fit for all of these releases, at least for the Dunk lows, I'm always going with a half size down. So for me as I have a skinny fit, this one fits me just fine. But I would say that if you have normal fit, guys, you can just stick with your true to size, and just in case you have wide fit, most definitely I would suggest you to go with at least a half size up, just to make sure that this one is not gonna be too snug for you. So overall, guys, this brand new release coming from Nike for this Dunk low in this smoke gray colorway. In my opinion, it's actually looking quite good, and I need to admit that these gray overlays, which will be this suede material, they are actually looking quite nice, and they also feel quite good as well. And I would say that even though this tumble leather it's actually a bit stiff, in combination with this gray suede, they actually feel a bit better than a normal pair of Nike Dunks, which, as you might know, they are actually quite stiff. And for sure, by having these reflective elements for these laces and also these Nike swooshes, most definitely this one will be slightly a bit nicer than a normal pair of Nike Dunks. So I would say that this one, guys, it's actually a very nice drop, coming with a good color combination. And even though this one it's not one of the most comfortable pairs of shoes in the world, I would say that this one it's still quite decent. And even though we have so many releases for this Nike Dunk low weekly, I feel that this one it's actually one of the most interesting in the last couple of months, and for sure by having these slightly better materials, this one should be on your actual list. So yeah, guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of this brand new release coming from Nike for this Dunk low in this smoke gray colorway. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. Of course, if you want to see one of my latest reviews, you can actually choose this video right now. And as always, I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.